turn around, the struggle is real. Yeah. It's not even bad. Oh my god. Welcome to Paul's Take, and this is my 1,000 mile review on the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. It's 2025 model. This is I rode 1,000 miles on the road mostly, but I was like, hey, I haven't done much off-roading, so today is all off-roading. But I live in the city, suburbs, and there's really not much off-roading, so I just did the best I can to find a little bit of dirt. So our first spot is over here. We got this this grassy shoulder near my house, which is really interesting because it's really wide. But the funny thing is, there's like these little jumps. You can't barely see them on the video, and if you were going fast enough, you could definitely launch. But I am not going to do that. I'm just going to ride over them slowly-ish. I was kind of worried that it would be really wet because I'm sure those bumps here or to control the water flow when it rains out here in Florida. But it was really dry, so it was really easy to ride on. It was free. Now we're heading over to my old neighborhood, and I always saw this path, and I always wanted to go through it. So it's behind these houses. It's between some houses and like a wetland, swampy area. So there could be some alligators. Who knows? The first part handled really easy, no problem. So I know all this stuff is probably not really hard to anybody with some experience and with knobby tires, but just for a heads up, I am completely new at riding off-roading on a motorcycle. I do some mountain biking, or I used to. And when I was a kid, I did BMXing, so being off-road should come naturally. But the bike is much heavier than a bicycle, so that's making it much more challenging. I think, though, with a little practice, I'll get the feel of it. But right now, of course, I am white-knuckling it. I'm afraid I'm going to slip and eat it. That's why I'm taking it easy, taking it slow. There's a swamp on the left. I don't see any alligators yet. But I don't think they attack motorcycles. So I should be fine. Now, I'm going to the middle. I'm not hitting the lanes too much because it seems kind of muddy and narrow. And I'm just not that comfortable. I feel like the patch in the middle is wider and it'd be easier to control right now. But so far, it's handling great. I feel like I did make earlier back there, I did feel like I slipped a little bit and I was losing my balance, but I quickly maintained control. So that was fun. That's about the end of this trail. Let's go check out the next trail. So let's talk about the bike. So far, like I said, I had this for about maybe 2.5 months or so. I got 1,000 miles on it. I've been doing mostly commuting to work, a little riding, especially breaking in. I was just doing a lot of just in-town riding. I rode for 300 miles break-in period, really conservatively, only doing about 4,000 RPMs, and I was pretty good about it. I did the oil change myself, and then I kind of like started riding it pretty comfortably. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? It's the police! Damn. This is a nice road to ride fast too. But the speed limit is way too low. It's like 35 miles an hour here. And you just want to do like 55. Anyhow, the bike ride's great. In the city, no problem. In the freeway, no problem. I mean, I gotta admit, if I was going to do more, and I probably will get the bigger windshield for it, because this is a smaller one. It comes in 2 different sizes. And there's one, like the bigger one's like a touring version, a touring edition. And I don't know, I hear good reviews about it on the freeway for freeway wind protection. So I will eventually get that. It handles really good. on the freeway and even like on twisty roads. This is a really good bike that can do everything really well. I mean, it's not even like I don't feel like I'm compromising anywhere. Like I rode some twisty country roads, and it handles pretty much like a naked bike. Not quite as nimble because of the bigger front tire, but nimble enough. Like it's just great because you feel like, okay, so maybe you can be quicker on the turns, more snappy. But considering this is a can do everything bike, it is not much of a compromise. This is still a really good riding bike. On a freeway, it rides great. It feels like you can cruise it. You can lower the seat lower. Feel like you're trying to sit more into the bike, or you can pop the seat higher. It feels like you're riding on top of the bike, more like a naked bike. So I like it on the higher level, but I can see where the lower level would come maybe nice in some conditions. So far, I mean, this kind of off-roading, it's not like, you don't feel sure-footed because it's grass. Mostly grass, and I see a little bit of like trail. Oh, there. Where's that go? Oh man, should I go there? Maybe next time. I think there's too much brush. I don't want to like hit trees. Anyways, where was I? Oh, off-roading. Yes. So far, even though I'm on grass, and even though I don't have knobby tires, I do feel very much in control. Now, I am nervous that I'll hit a wet patch, or the grass will hide a weird bump and lose control. So, yeah, I'm still knuckling it pretty tight. Safety first. And so far, I've been sitting down the whole time. But you know what? I'm gonna try standing. Let's do it. I'm standing. I feel really awkward standing up on the bike. I don't know if I'm supposed to be leaning forward or back or squeezing my legs against a tank or not. I feel funky. And I don't know, how would you change gears? Don't know. I'm going to keep it in the same gear and just go with it. So, I think I feel a little better if I just keep my legs a little bent and I'm leaning a little forward. Not completely straight up. I don't know. It's weird, but I feel like maybe with enough practice, I can learn to change gears. I think I'd be afraid to turn, tell you the truth. All right, let's get back to the seat position and try this way. Yeah, you know they say you always should stand up. Always stand up. But I feel pretty comfortable sitting down too. I'll just practice some more standing while I have the opportunity. Eventually I'll take a course. Alright, I'm sitting down, screw it, I hit a bump. I feel like I almost lost it. I almost lost it. But my amazing skills, they're amazing. And this bike, it's mostly the bike, I think. It's making it easy. I think a lot of bikes would be difficult to go off-roading in this kind of extreme condition. But, yeah. In all seriousness, I think this is a really good beginner bike. It feels heavy to me, but I think because it's a little heavier than my mountain bike. But in regards to like big old giant BMWs or something, or other bikes. Oh shit, let me try to turn this thing on. Turn around, the struggle is real. Yeah. It's not even bad. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. That's interesting. It isn't that bad, and it's hard to back out. Oh, I stalled it! Can't believe it. I literally cannot move this bike just by sitting on this bike. And it is flat. It's not like it's on a hill either way. There's not much terrain. I just had to like put it in gear and just make it tight when you turn. I was lucky. I mean, I guess I know I could have got off the bike and pushed it, or pivoted off the kickstand. But man, trying to move a bike off-roading, it's impossible. That's something interesting. I think I got a little shook it up a little bit. Let me compose myself. Okay, anyways, I'm composed enough. The bike is great. Yeah. It accelerates great too. By the way, there's two modes for the speed. There's like a econo mode and a sports mode. Econo mode, I would say, it's almost what you expect a 450 Royal Enfield to feel like. But then you put it in that speed mode. Oh my goodness, sports mode. And this thing will surpass your expectations. It totally surpasses mine. This thing can go. And it feels fun fast. It's not like you don't feel like you're compromising. You're holding. Oh, I wish I had more power. No, it's a blast. It's a blast fun. So far, what I've done to it, it's really nothing. I haven't done anything to it. I got a seat cushion because the stock seat is not super comfortable. I say it's good for about 45 minutes. After that, not so comfortable. I got the seat cushion on Amazon for like $30 or so, and it works really well, much more comfortable. So now it's good for an adventure that I have not gone on yet. And besides that, what else? Any other issues? It's got plenty of power for the freeway. I mean, top speed on the is 95 miles an hour. And I did that on a closed course, of course, not on public highways, but it's still 95. It'll go to 80 without any hesitation. Then it'll slowly get up to like 95. And it handles pretty well. It's not like, super aerodynamic or anything. So when you're doing like 80, it feels like you're going really fast, but it definitely has the power to do it. Besides that, any issues I've had? Well, let's see here. The only issue that I can think of, besides the seat being, kind of uncomfortable for longer rides, is that the couple, I would say out of the 1,000 miles I had it, about four times, it didn't go in the first gear right away. Like I'll stop at a light, and it was in neutral, and I tried to pop it into first, and it wouldn't go in. So I had to roll the bike back a little bit, and then it did go in. But it's kind of embarrassing. I didn't like that. Hasn't happened recently, so maybe it's breaking in. I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is on that. I did the oil change at 300 miles. Did it myself. Wasn't bad at all. Piece of cake. And I broke it in real easy the first 300 miles. After that, after 300 miles, I rode it pretty freely. And after 500 miles, I just, whatever. I just rode it. No problem. Now that I get over 1,000 miles, I can do it carefree. But I had no issues the first 1,000 miles. I feel like it handles off-roading really well, even with these stock tires. Now, granted, like I said, I'm going really slow, taking it easy. The stock tires seem fine right now. They're definitely a fine for me because I'm brand new, and if I was doing a lot of off-roading, I probably would look into changing them out. But it's nice the fact this bike, you can put these kind of streetish, off-road tires, are real more street-oriented. But, so it'll ride great on the street, or you can put more aggressive knobby tires, and it's good for more aggressive riding. And the seat, I have it right now on the top level. Guess what? I ran out of memory. Well, where were we? We were talking about the seat. So on the Royal Enfield, you can adjust the seat. There's two different places you can set it. You can set it to a higher position or a lower position. I personally like the higher position. It feels like you're like more of a naked bike. You're sitting on top of the bike. The lower position feels like you're sitting more in the bike. And which, of course, if you're taller or shorter, it would make a difference as well. So if you're short, you can lower it. But I think it gives a different riding dynamic on both. So sometimes it's kind of fun just to switch it around. Feel like you're on two different bikes. So all in all, I love the bike. I think the bike, really, it's a great beginner bike. But also, like, I have experience riding lots of it. And I feel like it's fine. Like, the power-wise, it's great. The handling, I don't feel like it's cheap. Like the shocks, the shocks feel great. They don't feel like your budget shocks. I had a bike before, which was a Honda, and it was a budget bike, but it felt like a budget bike. This one, it doesn't really feel like a budget bike. It has a lot of stuff on the dash that I haven't really got into it because I'm more about the riding, not about the high-tech stuff. But it's nice to know it's there if I want to play with it at some point. Maybe I'll do a video on it once I actually do play with it. But all in all, like I said, it's a great bike. I love it. I really do a lot. Thanks for watching. Paul's taking. If any questions or anything, let me know in the comment box. Please hit like, subscribe for more videos.